We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, what this guy's been able to do is not easy. Averages over a strikeout per 9 innings. His K per 9 innings rate right now is 10 for every 9 innings pitched. Definitely one of the elite pitchers with elite swing and miss stuff.
Stepping into the box, David Fletcher. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Fletcher.
First offering on its way. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly, and there's one down now. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at ball 1. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's 0 for 4. The 1-0 home. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Pedroia has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. In there for strike 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Nope. I got to count 2-2.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And another foul ball. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Coming to the plate now, number 25. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. First pitch coming, here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Angels leave 1. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No. Jaime Barria, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a 2-for-5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Benintendi aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
First two batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Rendon has it. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Rafael Devers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Here's the 2-0. Into center field, line drive, base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-1 offering. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 1 inning in the books here. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Albert Pujols. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp ground ball to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, the catcher.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
At the plate, Max Stassi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Called strike 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and the inning is over. Angels are gone. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Dahlbeck brings a ton of pop to, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Christian Vasquez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Once again, a 3-2. Rendon down at third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 8.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
.264 is average entering play. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Michael Chavis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Fielded cleanly to Iglesias for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jahmai Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Number 10, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now.
Ball one.
And that misses for ball one. He'll come in here at 263. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. The 1-0.
Hey!
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The center fielder, number 27.
So stepping in, Mike Trout, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
To 2-2 now. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Throw on to first. He'll be in time and a good chance.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Now the pitch.
The second baseman, Dustin.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pedroia has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, a lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Verdugo.
So now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old two-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Settling in now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Bogaerts is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
All even now, 2-2. A man on third with two down. Changeup taken for ball three, well below the zone.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one, but they're up 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 25 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 25.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
The 1-1. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And that's in there, base hit.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
That's a ball.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
The 2-1 home. Back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. Pedroia on to first, and they get the double play turned on Pujols.
The catcher, number 33.
Digging in, Max Stassi. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Grounded to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing a really good job of hitting off the fastball today. So far, 6 of their hits have come off the hard stuff, so it seems like they're certainly timing those pitches well. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. J.D. Martinez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
3-1 the count now. Skied into very shallow right. Jones is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is low, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Christian.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Fletcher will put this one away, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jose Iglesias is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 9, Jahmai.
Now to the plate, Jahmai Jones. He reached on a single in his first try.
That's a ball.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Lifted into the air out toward center field. On the run is Benintendi. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 10.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
David Fletcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. David Fletcher is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Popped him up. Dahlbeck in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Chavis. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Jones is there, 1 away.
Center fielder, number 16.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout, and this will find the wall now way out deep into the triangle. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Dustin Pedroia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Oh and 2, here it is. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 1. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting. Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 25.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, number 25. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first two guys out on one pitch, so it could have been a 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
I got 1 ball, 1
1-0 pitch is his slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Albert Pujols. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-1 after the foul ball there. On its way is pitch number 75. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Into the box now, Max Stassi. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's in.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Now
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bullet to first base.
The batter.
Justin Upton the next to hit.
Upton.
And that's ball 4, so Upton will take first on the intentional walk. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Line. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Mike Trout. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Marcus Walden comes on now looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position.
Number 64, Marcus Walden.
At the plate now, Anthony Rendon. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
3-0 to him now. 3 runs already home here. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Number 25 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases-loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does, jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box, Albert Pujols.
Albert.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Benintendi is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Angels lead it 7-1. Felix Pena gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
7th.
64, Felix Pena.
Last half of the 7th here, and next
Leading
the
off
dangerous
for the
power
Red Sox.
threat, Bobby Dahlbeck.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Popped him up. Stassi moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nope. That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball
Nope,
1.
nope.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Michael Chavis. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Nope.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And that's over. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
To the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. Snap throw to first. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 7-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Max Stassi.
33, Max Stassi.
First offering on its way.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The 1-0 home. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here it comes.
Count is 2-1.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Rynel Espinal comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Espinal.
Standing in now, Jahmai Jones.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
In now, Justin Upton, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that...
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. We'll see the former MVP Dustin Pedroia when we get back.
Leading off for the
Ready
Red
with the
Sox,
first pitch. Here it comes.
the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit high and deep to right center. Crowd on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Verdugo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Dan, obviously a good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Rafael Devers comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is digging in and looking for more. Mike Trout. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. And it's 1 and
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes the count.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he lays off it to even the count 2 and 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone into the monster seats. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, number 25. Pulled toward right center field. Benintendi will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter, number 5.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch is popped up. Dahlbeck is there, and the side is retired. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's the Angels. And that brings...
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Mike Mayers is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 60, Mike Myers.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit to short. Iglesias is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Left field and deep. Upton going back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch on its way.
0-1's
2 out here and a runner at second. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Angels jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jaime Barria earned his 5th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLBtheshow.